Ladies and gentlemen, 20 marbles in the starting line for the first heat of 10 of the day of the second Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Everyone looking to get through with a pretty good start. Looks like Peridot Oblivion goes on the outside edge. Dark Madden, Decima Jersey, Eno June, and Sean the Bull Shark cutting closer to the inside as they go around the first turn into the backstretch. And it looks like Peridot cutting into that inside rail. Oblivion goes with a lot of speed. You know why it's going so fast? I didn't slow it down. Coming down into that second far bend. Oblivion goes high on the outside rail. Valinders and Dark Madden cutting in on that inside edge, trying to get a straight shot U-turn pin sharp into the backstretch as Oblivion Echoes continues on that outside rail. Gets a bad bounce on the outside rail. Shot the bar shark into June, and Valinders looking to capitalize now as Oblivion Echoes cuts deep into the near rail. Definitely losing some speed as they go down. Eno June taking a little bit more advantage of the operation as they go down past the starting line just behind Oblivion Echoes, and these two are going to be in a heat. Both of them neck and neck, 2 marbles wide, soon to be 3 marbles wide with Dark Madden coming in, but Eno June's cutting in with a little bit more speed on that inside rail. Comes around that near turn as they go into the backstretch, and they're losing a lot of line on that turn, and it looks like they've got a bad one coming into the stretch here on the backside. Obliviated Echoes coming through. We're about 9 marbles wide right now as they all smack into the outside rail. Eno June trying to hold a straight line down the middle, and it could be working for him. Nedaholic cuts into the inside with Valinders not too far behind. Obliviated Echoes and Peridot into the middle there. It looks like everyone else in the back is starting to lose ground on the leaders. 4, 5, 6 coming through, all trying to get themselves into the first position as we come around that last turn into the last stretch to get this first heat going. And it looks like it's going to be Eno June, Oblivion Echoes, and Nedaholic high on the outside line. Coming down to the center, looks like Oblivion Echoes got a really good boost, but Eno June's got the perfect line, goes straight ahead of Oblivion Echoes. Nedaholic to the outside rail, tries to get a good bounce, but it doesn't look good. They slow down a little bit. Oblivion Echoes trying to hold the center. Eno June's cutting into the middle. Oblivion Echoes might have a chance to catch up on Juno, but June's going to hold it on the left hand inside rail, and it looks like they're going through the wind bend to finish it out. And June is going to take the victory for the first heat. Oblivion Echoes second, Nedaholic in third, Dark Madden in fourth, Nixie in fifth, Village in sixth, Peridot seventh, AC Dallas and Hosco ninth, and El Echibato, record breaker of the day. Solid finish in 10th place. What a race. All right, so that's going to be Eno June. Oop, that's the wrong file. Derby. There it is. Knew it was here somewhere. Whoop. 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 Good start so far. Eno June. Cool. The next heat will load up, ladies and gentlemen. Two minutes on the joining timer here for the second heat of the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Get your marbles on the track and let's prepare for some high-speed marble action. Thank y'all for coming out to the stream today. Hope you're having a good time. We're just going to keep this going and make it happen. With or without my voice following through. I'm going to be up all night editing that footage tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, getting in. Just a friendly reminder, if you do place, it is advised that you stay out of the races until the last race. Out of courtesy to the other players that haven't had a chance to win yet. But if you do win, you will just be skipped. And we'll just shame you. But you're still allowed to join in. I understand. Some people just want to have some fun, just like being in the competition, whether they've won or not. So completely understandable, but it is advised. That being said, 18 marbles on the track with a minute counting down. It looks like we're going to have a good start to the race here for this second heat. Further reminder, tomorrow, 7 p.m., 24 hours from now, we will be recording the commercial for Tilted, the pizza delivery service. Make sure you've got a pizza trail. Has anyone checked the shop? This is the last rotation of the shop before then, isn't it? Or is there one more right before? There might be one more right before. But we'll see. That's Pokemon. That's marbles. It is not there. The verdict is in. So I think there's one more chance in 45 minutes, it looks like. I got nothing's loading for me. I got nothing in the shop. It's a blank screen. So I got something's wrong with mine, but it looks like it will be loading up fresh. Ugh. For the second one. 20 marbles back on the track as we go into the second heat of the day. It's going to be Kibble 42 out in front, but can they hold the lead as they go around that near bend into the backstretch? It looks like Paradox got a much better line as they go to the outside rail. Dark Madden holding in second place, Kibble in third. Looks like A6 trying to hold fourth place, but now they're cutting into the middle as the other marbles start to come through the pack. Pokedebi, Nixie, and Skank and Monkey trying to make a move as they go to the inside line. Paradot on the front line taking the lead as they go towards the inside rail, cutting deep before the corner, trying to get a good line. Dark Madden trying to hold second. They showed some good promise in the first race, and it looks like they're going to capitalize on their momentum as they go up into the far corner here, looking to finish out the first lap strong with Paradot right in the competition. Looks like AC and Dallas also going to make a move. The winner of last week's Derby looking to represent once again as Paradot takes the lead out of the back turn and into the final stretch of the first lap. Dark Madden coming around to second place, Foreman in third. Looks like all the marbles in the back are starting to make a move. Dark Madden's losing a lot of position. Kiro Zaga with a little bit more speed, humming up through the middle as they get into the inside rail, going into the second lap. Kiro with a good second position. It looks like we're about 5 marbles wide as we go into the second lap. Kirozaka cuts back to the outside looking for a good line in that near bend. Looks like Pokedebi cuts to the inside. KJ's Boot and A6 staying down the middle. Foreman coming on the inside line as well. All the marbles starting to jumble up as they go around to the top of the second turn, looking to get themselves through into the backstretch. KJH Boot has a good start. Paradot coming around in second, and Pokedebi looking to be in third. Kirozaka and A6 still looking to make a move from the middle of the pack, but not having any trouble or having any success as they try to move through on this line. KJH Boot still holding center. Paradot gets a boost of speed, guts ahead of KJH Boot, going to use that trail, but looks like KJH Boot's going to weave out to the inside line to try to avoid the trail from Paradot as Paradot swings wide into the corner, and this could be a good line for Paradot going wide on the turner. Oh, but KJH Boot intercepts with a punch to the face, but Paradot's not going to be phased. It just takes the blow in stride as they continue to push through, and Paradot bleeding profusely down the track, can't even see out of one eye. He's just going to muscle down and is actually careening sadly towards the side here. I don't even know if they know where they are right now, but they are giving it their all, and it's going to be enough, and Paradot survives the blow from KJH Boot and takes the victory. What a trooper! Pokedebi inside, KJH Boot in third, A6 in fourth, second bucket, Corbin in sixth, Cable in seventh, Dark Knight in eighth, Kirozaka in ninth, and Nidaholic finishing out the top 10. What a move. What a move. Paradot just took it. Just took it like a champ. Just right to the face. Just boom. Kept on going. Didn't even know where he was. Not yet, Valinders. Not yet. Not yet. 2 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. This is the third heat of 10. Again, the first place from all 10 heats will go into the final race of 10 for the title of Deck-Tuple Bandana. The winner of the Deck-Tuple Bandana does get to make a command for the following week, and anyone who bets correctly on the winner will get VIP for a week. The marbles piling in fast. 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. Already 17 marbles on the track. Let's take a look at the field. Foreman, Spoontree, Validrus, Dark Madden, Decimate, Jersey, Elsa the First, Nixie, Fireblade, Oblivion Echoes, El Echibato, Kibble, A6, Kirozaka, Doom, June, AC and Dallas, Skank and Monkey, Droska, Paradot, Valindrus, KJH Boot, and Sean the Bullshark now. 22 marbles on the field. Looking to give it their all. Yobies getting in the last minute, ready to make a mark here on the second ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Thank y'all for coming out to the stream. Hope you're enjoying yourselves, and again, friendly reminder, tomorrow, Tuesday, 24 hours from now, we will be doing the Tilted Pizza Delivery commercial shoot, so make sure you got your pizza trail ready for tomorrow. 30 seconds counting down for the third heat of 10. Lots of marbles pushed up to the front line, trying to get as much of an early lead as possible. But as we've seen, it doesn't really matter where you start on the line. What matters is your speed and performance through the entire competition. And we're going to see who has what it takes to be first in just 2 minutes. 10 seconds counting down. The marbles itching to get started here at the front line. 24 marbles at the line, ready to go here in the third heat, and we're going to see who has what it takes to be first in this competition. All the Marbles getting a start here, and a very mixed start. Look at the colliding lines. Nidaholic, Valindris, and Mr. Valindris having a lot of trouble with those lines as they go out of the start piece. Looks like a lot of people don't know to just go forward out of the gate and actually have a lot of trouble coordinating themselves and getting their bearings on this track as they roll down. Fireblade going to take an early lead here as they go into the near corner, but Foreman's got a much better line as they go around in that middle. Nixie trying to get through with another line, but it looks like they're going to fall behind into the middle of the pack with Eno, A6, and Drohuska making a stretch here for third place as they go into the outside rail. Fireblade holding first, Foreman in second, June in third, Nixie in fourth as they go on the inside line, but it looks like, oh my goodness, Fireblade with a lot of speed going through on that right-hand side, looking to get towards the inside rail, and they've slammed right into it, holding a good amount of speed. Foreman now making a move with a little bit more speed, and Nixie holding in third. It's a good 30 to 35 marble lengths between Fireblade and Foreman as they come up into the bed, but it looks like Foreman's got a much better line. Fireblade slows down in that far turn as Foreman comes around with a little bit more speed, but it looks like Foreman's got way too long of a line going through that turn, and Fireblade has held the lead, but Foreman is cutting it down drastically. Fireblade gets a bad bounce. Foreman takes a good boost coming in towards that inside rail. It looks like Foreman's cut down to about 10 length lead coming up on Fireblade. Nixie and Drohuska too wide as they go battling for third place into the second lap, and it looks like Drohuska's making a move on the inside rail. Foreman cuts to the outside, starts to slow down a little bit, and it's going to be trouble for Foreman if they can't get a better line through this corner after their last corner performance. Skank and Monkey making a move out of the pack as they come up in fifth place, trying to make a move from behind. Fireblade holding first for now, but how long can they keep this up? Drohuska now in second, Nixie in third, Foreman in fourth, Skank and Monkey still in fifth. KJH Boot leading the pack in the middle with Dark Madden also making a move towards the middle. Looks like Drohuska's trying to make another move to the outside rail, trying to catch up with Fireblade, but Fireblade continues to hold a good 15 to 20 marble lengths in their lead. Nixie in the inside rail in third. Foreman too wide now as they go through, looking to get ahead of Nixie as they come across the line. Fireblade's holding first for now, but Drohuska's starting to get a little bit more speed, and Fireblade could be in trouble. Drohuska putting on the afterburners into the last turn as they go around in the final stretch, trying to finish out this race as strong as possible. They dodge. Oh, KJH Boot goes for another physical play, but completely whiffs on the leader. The Fireblade learning from the previous race and Paradox example, but it's cost them the lead as Drohuska fearlessly just blew through, goes ahead. Nixie overtakes Fireblade as well. It's Drohuska in first, Nixie in second by about 15 lengths, and Drohuska goes to the inside rail to secure the position as they go down across the line, and Drohuska takes the victory in first place. Nixie in second, Foreman in third, Skank fourth, June in fifth, Legend in sixth, Dark Knight seventh, Fireblade all the way back to 8th place, falling completely out of grace on the last stretch, with Yobi's in ninth and KJ's Boot finishing out the top 10. Whew. Wowzers. What happened, Fireblade? You lost like 3 seconds in the last 3 seconds. Like how, what? Woof. Woof. It was brutal. It was brutal, Fireblade. You're gonna have to do a lot better than that if you want to be the Dectuple Bandana champion. I'll tell you right now. You need to do a lot better than that. 2 minutes on the clock for the Marbles to join in. Now entering the fourth heat of 10. For those of you just joining in and don't know what's going on, this is the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. We have 10 heats. The first place from each of those 10 heats goes into the final race of 10. The winner of that race is crowned the Dectuple Bandana and gets to create a command of the week for the full week. And there will be a betting period before that final race where anyone can win with a good bet on the right winner to get VIP for the full week. So lots on the line here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what's going to happen in this fourth week. The Marbles anxiously get started. 24 in already with still over a minute left on the joining clock. Foreman, El Chibato, Nidaholic, Fireblade, Yobis, Ryan, Peridot, Oblivion Echoes, Eno June, Dark Madden, Elson the First, Doom, AC Dallas, Valindris, Karazalka, Decimate Jersey, Nixie, Sean the Bullshark, Spoontree, Kill, PS Web, Skank Monkey, and KJH Boot. Ready to go in the fourth heat. Hope everyone's having a good time. Thank you all for coming out. It is a bit of a pizza cluster in the back there. Not sure if team play is a good strategy for this event, but we'll see. Works in the Tour de France, so who knows? Could work here too. 30 seconds remaining. Let's get the action going. The Marbles ready to go. Pizza cluster in the back. Looks like we got some cars. KJH Boot still using the cheater spacecraft for those physical plays. Skank and Monkey in the fancy car, and it looks like it's going to be Nidaholic in the toddler car. Lots of interesting strategies here on the field. Let's see which one's going to pay off. 5 seconds ticking down, 24 marbles on the track, and the fourth heat is a go. The marbles are off. The initial mix going to be real wide there. A little collisions there in the back, but it looks like the front is going to clear out its leader very quickly. And it looks like Foreman, Decimate Jersey, AC Dallas, KJ's Boot, and Oblivion Echoes all going to try to take the lead in the first corner as they go around to the back stretch of the first lap. Decimate Jersey going to have a good lead now as they come out into that back stretch in first place. Oblivion Echoes trying to hold on to some position with Valindris, Nixie, and Kirizalka not too far behind. AC and Dallas moves up into the middle and overtakes now in first place on the outside rail, but they're slowing down. Yobi's going to overtake as they go into first place now, and it's about 7 marbles wide in a tie for second place just behind Yobi's as they go into the back stretch for that second turn. Yobi's coming into the inside rail. Nixie staying in the middle. Nidaholic trying to cut to the inside as well as Ryan votes for the middle. KJ's Boot looking for the outside rail as they'll come up into that next turn, looking to get through into the final stretch of the first lap to see who's going to lead us into the second lap. Yobi's in first place, Nixie coming around in second, Ryan in third, Nidaholic in fourth, Valindris in fifth. KJ's Boot on the outside rail trying to make a move. Doom making a move as well. Looks like KJ's Boot got a good boost towards the middle. Looks like KJ's Boot trying to make a move. Ryan gets out of the way. Valindris cuts into the outside edge with Nidaholic holding third for now, but KJ's Boot is putting on the speed. Yobi's, Nixie battling it out for first place at the front of the back, almost within 2 marble lengths of each other as they cross the line into the second lap, and it's going to be KJ's Boot, Valindris, Nidaholic, Oblivion Echoes, Doom, and Kirizalka battling it out for third. Going into the first turn of the second lap, Nixie's going to hold it with a much better line coming out of the turn. Yobi's trying to hold second place, but it looks like they've got lost on the inside rail, and Nixie holding the outside rail looking for a good bounce, but it didn't look like a good one. They slowed down a lot, and Yobi's is going to put on the afterburners. Yobi's making a move, but Nixie finds a second wind and is now accelerating with tremendous pace, making a good move into 30, 35, maybe even 40 marble lengths onto second place, and Nixie's just coming out of nowhere, but here comes Oblivion Echoes making a move on the inside rail. Oblivion Echoes with a tremendous amount of speed. Nidaholic gunning it as well. 2 marbles looking to overtake Nixie as they go to the turn. They've got a bad line as they go around to the final stretch. Nixie trying to hold the first place, but Nidaholic's trying to make a move on the inside line. Oblivion Echoes holding the center line. Nixie moving towards the inside rail. Nidaholic on the outside. Oblivion Echoes come to the center. Nixie holding first for now. Nidaholic with a chance to make a move. Nixie slowing down. Nidaholic speeding up, but I think Nixie's got it. Holding it together in 5 to 10 marble lengths going across the line, and Nixie holds the victory in first place. Nidaholic is second. Oblivion Echoes third. Religious in fourth. KJ's Boot fifth. Yobi sixth. Ryan seventh. Kimmel in eighth. Doom in ninth, and Decimate Jersey finishing it out. The top 10. Woo! Now that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting 2 minutes on the timer to join in on the 15th, the first half of the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic coming to an end. Who will be our first place finisher, advancing on to the final derby? Nixie, it is recommended you no longer enter to give other marbles a chance, but hey, if you're that possessed to join, you may join, but we will shame you if you do win again. But seeing as Jahuska, Peridot, and June are also not following the suggestion, you would be in good company, apparently. What do I know? I understand some people want to get their energy back. I understand some people want to get the points. Look, I'm not going to stop you. But you will be shamed. Yes, we just skip them. We just skip. If it's June, Peridot, Drahuska, Nixie, Kira, we skip right down to Kira. They're the next one to advance. That's exactly how it goes. 1 minute left on the clock. 20 marbles on the track. Let's get ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. You're a good sport, Drahuska. You're a good sport, Drahuska. All right, folks, 30 seconds on the clock. Last chance to join in here for the first half of the Derby. Looking real good here. Let's see what's going to happen on the field as we tick down the final seconds. Water's the only thing keeping me alive right now. Tomorrow's going to be interesting. Good thing I don't have to talk tomorrow. 22 marbles on the starting line. Here for the fifth heat of the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic number 2. Sean the Bull Shark tries to make an early move, but cuts out to the outside rail, losing a lot of position very quickly. And no wonder it's going so fast. It's going to be PS Webb trying to make a move on the inside rail. Chibato and June trying to hold it in the middle, but Ryan's got a lot of speed coming through in the outside edge, and they're going to hold first place as they go into the final stretch. Chibato looking to hold second place, the record breaker of today's record hunters, the first record hunter successfully hunting a record here on this stream. June in second place now. It's going to be Ryan trying to hold third, but Doom's making a move to the inside rail, looking to overtake Ryan as they go down into the far corner. Valindrus, Nixie, Oblivion, Echoes, Nellick, Foreman, Darkman, and PS Webb all battling it out for fifth place as they go in about 7 marbles wide into the final turn. It's going to be Chibato still holding first place as they work their way down towards that cross line for the second lap. June in second place, Doom learning to hold third, but Ryan's making yet another move, and Ryan's got a lot of speed now as they come into the last stretch of the first lap. It's going to be Ryan looking to overtake into third place. June come back into fourth place. Dark Matted in fifth, and lots more marbles trying to hold in the pack in the middle as they go through. But oh my goodness, Chibato starting to put on the moves. About 75 marble lengths now between Chibato and the rest of the company. Almost a quarter track length now as they go into the first turn of the second lap, and Chibato is almost untouchable right now with only half a lap to go. Chibato just putting on the afterburners, giving it their all. Seems like this is the map they're going to go for, and they're going to go for it. However, Oblivion Echoes tries to cut down on the gap. They go through into second place. Pierce Webb in third. June in fourth, and Nidalek in fifth place, but Chibato still has a comfortable 40-45 marble length lead coming up into the last turn. PS Webb now putting a move on the inside rail. June and Oblivion Echoes going to join in behind, trying to draft behind PS Webb, but PS Webb is making maneuvers to catch up with Chibato. And here comes Nidaholic down the middle with a tremendous amount of speed as they go to the final turn, looking at the final bend, and Chibato could be in trouble. Chibato completely burned out, having given it their all on the first half of the second lap, is now completely out of gas, and they're starting to slow down quick as Nidaholic makes a move from behind. Chibato whipping it as hard as they can, but Nidaholic's still trying to make a move in the middle. Looks like Chibato's regaining control as they go towards the inside rail, trying to keep ahead of Nidaholic by about 40 marble lengths, and Chibato has secured the victory. Almost lost it there on the final turn, but restabilized on the final stretch to keep it going. Nidaholic is setting PS Webb in third, June in fourth, Valindrus in fifth, Oblivion Echo sixth, Kibble is right, and Cage's Boot ninth, and Dark Madden finishing out the top 10. Well done, Chibato. More victory here today. They're having a good day on the stream. A good day here on the stream for Chibato. Very good day. I jump in the first half of the Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic is complete. 5 advancers: June, Peridot, Roska, Nixie, and Chibato. Only 5 more heats remain. 5 last chances to get your marble in to the Dectuple Bandana competition. Why is Shen's TV on the track? Yikes. Whew. You do whatever you gotta do, Skanky Monkey. Whatever you gotta do. Alright, folks. Again, thank y'all for coming out. Having some fun here tonight for the Marble Derby Classic. It's alright, Yobies. There's going to be plenty of opportunities. We're doing this every Monday at 7 p.m. 2 hours after the end of Record Hunters. So, plenty of chances to get that victory. Whew. What a day. I'm going to be pooped tomorrow. Good thing I don't have to stream during the day, huh? AC Dallas, former champion, looking to get themselves lined up in the middle here. Might be going for it on this heat. Number 6 of 10. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 30 seconds ticking down for the 6th heat of 10. Get your marbles in and prepare for your chance at glory. The Dectuple Bandana on the line. AC in Dallas, the defending champion, looking to hold yet another chance to compete in the Dectuple Bandana. Let's see what's going to happen on this race. Counting down from 5, 20 marbles on the field, ready to give it their all. In this sixth heat, let's see how it's going to go. Again, a very mixed start as they go through into the first stretch. Ito and Ryan with a good line on the outside line. Yobi's now making a move on the inside line. And AC and Dallas, just like we thought, is going to make a move on this run as they try to position themselves into the middle of the front leading pack. AC and Dallas actually gets a tremendous boost off the back rail. Did you see that line? No wonder we're going so fast. We forgot to slow the camera down again. And AC and Dallas with a very good start, but Valindra is also finding a lot of speed as they make their way towards the inside rail going into the back corner. AC and Dallas now in second. June and Kibble making a move on the inside rail. As also the first, KJ's Boot and Ryan come up from behind, trying to overtake the leaders as they go into the second lap. Valindras into the back stretch, looking to get across the line in first place, but AC and Dallas isn't done yet as they make another move from the outside rail, and it looks like AC and Dallas is finding the rhythm. June, already in the competition, is looking to get themselves another victory for who knows what reason. KJ's Boot and Kibble still looking for victory as they come up into the middle, 3 wide with AC and Dallas battling for third. Fireblade making a move up the middle, looking to redeem themselves after completely throwing their chance the first time around. And here comes Valindras in first place. AC Dallas on the outside with a chance to overtake with a better line if they can get the right momentum through the curve into the back stretch. But it's all going to come down to the last half of this lap. It's going to be Kibble in first place. KJ Spoon second, June third, and Valindras fourth. 4 wide now as they go into the back stretch. All of the marbles in competition for first place. Valindras gets another good boost up into the middle. But here comes Kibble on the inside rail with a good line of speed. It's going to be KJ's Boot trying to hold it steady in second place. There might be a collision with Kibble. No, Kibble just barely misses KJ's Boot. June back in third. Valindra's starting to pull ahead as they go to the outside of the turn. And is this going to work into their favor, or will this give them too much distance to cover to keep ahead of the marbles that are cutting to the inside? Valindra's in first place now as they come up into the final stretch to finish out the race. But here comes KJ's Boot and June from the middle. And AC and Dallas is making the move on the outside. AC and Dallas trying to get a little bit more speed on the outside rail. Kibble coming down in the outside rail as well. KJ's Boot overtakes. And look at the speed on Kibble moving up through the middle. A good 5-10 now, 15 motor lengths ahead. And what a move by Kibble off of the back corner. Overtakes on the final stretch. Have you seen a sprint like it in your life, ladies and gentlemen? Kibble with an amazing victory in first place. Valindras in second, engagement in third, Eno June in fourth, AC Dallas in fifth, Skanky Monkey in fifth, Fireblade in sixth, seventh, Ryan in eighth, Elson in ninth, and Foreman in 10th place. What a move up the middle. Did you see that? Whew. Whew. What a move. What a move, what a move. What a move. Good stuff. Good. We need more races like that. More races like that. That's what we need. 2 minutes here on the 7th heat of 10. I was in the competition, definitely getting heated now. Only 3 spots left, and the marbles are 4 spots left, and the marbles are going to be fighting for it. Let me tell you. Whew. American Akimla, how you doing? Good to have you here. Dr. Arbo getting a position there. Shy Lupe coming in. Competitors starting to come out of the woodwork as we go into the final slots of the Dectuple Bandana. Let's see what's going to happen here on the 7th heat. Thank you, American. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. We stream 7 days a week, mostly marbles. We do have a talk show every Saturday. We do whatever we want on Tuesday. This Tuesday, as in tomorrow, 24 hours from now, we will be doing a commercial shoot for Tilted. So you're going to need a pizza trail if you want to be in that commercial. But don't worry, if you don't have a pizza trail, you can still be involved. We will be taking voice actor submissions after the shoot. Plenty of opportunities for everyone to be involved. That being said, we got to get this race going. 20 seconds ticking down with 21 competitors on the field. We got some newcomers in now. We got Emrican. We've got Shy Lupe. We got Joan Tassis and the lady beating the buzzer. And Dr. Arable in as well. So 22 marbles here for the next heat. Heat number 7. Let's see what the marbles are going to have in store for us on this race. All the marbles are going to get started as they go across the start line is going to be Joan Taz as a lady getting a strong start on the outside rail, but will that convert to anything as they go through the first turn? We will find out. Dr. Arble right down the middle, Decimate Jersey towards the inside line with KJH Boot not too far behind. Bia's Web going to hold fourth place as they go across about 3 marbles wide into the first turn as they look to get into the backstretch. Decimate Jersey now getting a good lead as they go through with a wide line, and it looks like it's working in their favor. Dr. Arble trying to get through now with a better line than Decimate Jersey, but they're losing a little bit of speed as they go the outside rail. Decimate Jersey holds the middle line, and that's going to get them a good position, and they've got a bit of a boost of a speed, and they're going to get themselves up into a very good lead here into the first run as they go toward the outside rail. A good 30 to 35 lengths ahead. Dr. Arble, PS Webb, Elsa the First, and Spoontree 4 wide, battling for second place as they make their way down into the second turn of the first lap, looking to get into that final stretch with a good setup for the second lap, and we're going to see how this all pans out. Decimate Jersey now holding first place. Spoontree trying to hold second with Dr. Arble back in third, and it looks like it's going to be Elsa the First and PS Webb not out of it yet as they go to the outside rail. All 5 marbles to the outside rail looking for a good boost. Looks like Decimate Jersey's going to get a pretty good one towards that outside, back into the middle. Spoontree trying to hold the middle as well. Elsa the First coming through as well, but Decimate Jersey's got more speed again. Spoontree's making a move to the inside rail as they come up into the first turn of the second lap, and this could be where everything is decided. Decimate Jersey trying to hold the lead, but Spoontree's got a very good line and a lot of speed, and they could convert this to their favor if they get themselves in a good slot into the final stretch, or this back stretch of the last lap. Elsa the First in third. The other marbles not even close behind. Dr. Arble and PS Webb trying to keep pace with the leaders, but the leaders are just not leaving any room for the competitors to come back from behind. And look at Decimate Jersey now expanding the lead to almost 50 lengths. Elsa the First overtakes Spoontree, and it looks like Spoontree's having some trouble in third. Elsa the First way behind in the inside lane. Looks like Decimate Jersey goes to the outside line. Can't even fit both of the marbles on the screen at this point. Decimate Jersey with a tremendous lead, almost 60 marble lengths now as they go through the final turn to the final stretch to try to finish out this lap in first place, and Decimate Jersey's got it all but put together. Elsa the First in the middle line trying to make anything happen with Decimate Jersey, but at this point it's uncatchable as Decimate Jersey continues to put on the gas. And have you seen a lap like it in my life, ladies and gentlemen? 1 minute and 5 seconds to finish out the competition. Elsa the First barely holds up in second place with Nidholic in third, PS Webb in fourth, Emmerich on fifth, Ryan in sixth, Spoontree 7th, Oblivion Echoes in eighth, Dr. Arble in ninth, and Dark Madden once again finishing out the top 10. Decimate Jersey crushing it there. Holy smokes. Not even close. Did y'all forget to keep racing? Like, what happened? What happened? Did y'all forget to keep running? What did you do? Guys burned out? It's a race, Skanka Monkey. It's a race. Woo. 2 minutes going up on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Get your marbles on the track. We're down to the 8th heat. Just 3 spots left to advance into the dectuple bandana. Subscriber badge is weighing you down. Is it? Is it? Is it? Because if I'm not mistaken, June has a subscriber badge. Peridot has a subscriber badge. Drahuska has a subscriber badge. Nixie, I think, even has a subscriber badge. I'm pretty sure almost everyone who has won tonight has a subscriber's badge. Everkid, if you want to donate, hey. There you go. Thank you for the offer. Ladies and gentlemen, 24 marbles on the track. Looks like it's getting really fierce in the competitive field. Only got about 50 seconds, something left. There's time left on the clock. Get your marble in. Can you dump bits for increased speed? No one has tested pay to win in this format. We've tested pay to win in the regular format, and it works most of the time. We've tested pay to win in Thursday Flair. Does not work. We've not tested pay to win in this format, so remains to be tested. Estimate if you want to, you can. Just know if you win, you will be shamed. You know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Laps, 8th heat of 10. 3 spots remain to advance into the final dectuple bandana. Let's see who's going to be able to get that victory. El Echibato in the front lead. Skank and Monkey with the pay-to-win 100-bit. Thank you very much for the support. Ryan trying to hold in first place as they go to the inside of that first turn into the backstretch of the first lap. But not a good line as they go around to the top, and they're going to fall back into the middle of the pack as the other marbles make a move. Kirizaka and June holding that lead on the outside rail. Looks like El Echibato trying to join in as well. Lots of the previous record holders are looking to go through it again. But now we've got a lot of marbles moving up to the front, and it's going to be Emrican Okimla and Kirizaka taking a good lead down towards the middle of the backstretch as they go around to the final turn of the first lap. Ito June make the move to the inside rail. Dr. Orbo, Oblivion Echoes, Yobi's, AC Dallas, and Spootry also making a move here. We've got a good 8-9 marbles battling it out for first place in the first lap, and it could be very interesting as we go into the second. Kirizaka into the final stretch of the first lap with a pretty good lead now as they start to pull away from the back. It's the outside rail, bounces with a pretty good line towards the middle. El Ichibato trying to hold second, but it looks like Kirizaka is making it trouble for him. El Ichibato holding second, Dr. Herbal in third, Spoontree in fourth. It looks like Yobi's, Indo June, and Emrican Okimla having a little bit of trouble keeping up pace back in fourth place now as they go 4 wide across the line into the next turn. Kirizaka now in first place, but just barely ahead of El Ichibato as they go into that first turn. Spoontree in third, Dr. Orbo going to make a move to the inside, and this could be really good for Dr. Orbo, but it looks like they got a bad bounce coming out on the outside of the bank shot. And they're going to go to the outside rail. Decimate Jersey tries to outdo Skank and Monkey now with 101 bits, and is going to try to make a move through the pay-to-win strategy. Kirizaka now getting a huge lead out in front. A good 30 marble lengths now. Dr. Orbo in second. El Ichibato and Yobi's 2 wide as they go into the third place into the backstretch of the final lap, and Kirizaka's starting to run away with this, but Dr. Orbo could be onto something. No, Kirizaka sees that Dr. Orbo was going for the outside line, and Kira swings wide to the outside of the turn, tries to keep Dr. Orbo at bay, but Dr. Orbo's going to go for it anyway. Kirizaka may have overcommitted on the outside line, trying to get down into the final stretch in first place. Dr. Orbo's made their move, comes up into the outside rail, bounces towards the middle. Kirizaka still holding first, but not by much. Yobi's in third, Dr. Orbo in second. Kirizaka looking for first as they cut it right to the middle. Dr. Orbo gets a bad bounce off the inside rail, and that could be their undoing as Kirizaka takes the victory in first place. Dr. Orbo second. Yobi's tries to buy their way to win in the end, but doesn't get enough by the end of it. Finishing at third, Spoontree fourth, El Ichibato fifth, Emrican Okimla in sixth, Coleman in eighth, Oblivion Echoes in eighth, June in ninth, and Ryan in 10th place. Kira, first win. Is that your first win ever in Derby history? First win ever in Derby history? Maybe you catch your breath, you know, sit a race out, recover, and then you're like fresh and ready to go on the next race. Could be it. Could be onto something. What? Is that not astounding enough? Just because there's only been 2 derbies suddenly means that your first win ever in Derby history is meaningless? Okay, fine. Doesn't mean anything. Sorry I even brought it up. Who cares? Kira won, guys. Who cares? No big deal. Whatever. Heat 9. Here we go. And Melindres with the tier 1 sub. It's not a 1-month sub. It's a tier 1 sub. Doesn't say anything about actual time sub. Looks like 3 months on the badge. Could be up to 5. We'll never know. All right, Yobi, thanks for being here. Hope you win. Blow you up? Where do you live? I could probably send some, like a package in the mail or something. I don't know. I think that's illegal, in all honesty. Might not be able to do that. I don't know. You might be on your own for that one. You might be on your own for that one, Yobis. I don't think I can help you out there. You may have removed your Prime. All right, gentlemen. Oh, I didn't hit the start button. 10 seconds counting down. 24 marbles. This is the 9th heat, ladies and gentlemen. Just 2 more spots remain for the Dectuple Bandana. Everyone looking to get started here right at the front line. Almost everyone pushed right up to the front as they go for the initial scramble across the line and into the first lap. Emmerich and Okimla not looking to be outdone a second time. Goes to the inside rail and looks to go. Yobi's trying to boost with 20 bits, as we've discovered does not work, but who knows? Yobi's now making a move, though, as they go around that first turn. Hopefully they're not going to gas themselves out too hard in the first lap and not have anything left for the second lap. We'll see how their strategy pans out. Joan Taz is a lady trying to hold it as they go across into the backstretch. It's going to be Sean the Bullshark, Emmerich and Okimla, Fireblade, PS Webb, and Oblivion Echoes trying to hold third as they go across, and that huge pack right in the middle. This is a very close race, and Fireblade now on the outside line of the first lap, looking to get themselves into good position for the second lap and might actually be trying to redeem themselves after blowing their lead that first time. Yobi is now in second, PS Webb in third. The other marble starting to fall behind into a pack as they go across that last turn of the first lap, looking to get the second lap with good position. Fireblade tries to hold it on the outside line. Yobi's cutting on the inside line. PS Webb also going for the inside, but might swing wide as they go for a good bounce, but they get a terrible bounce and lose position. And Fireblade now is getting ahead, but Yobi's hasn't given up just quite yet. Yobi's hugging the outside rail. Fireblade cuts to the inside rail. They're going to see who's going to have a better line. It looks like Yobi's now cutting to the inside, and Fireblade going back to the outside as they try to get around this bend. Who's going to have a better line? It looks like Yobi's is cutting in very hard for this turn. Is it going to work out in their favor? Fireblade tries to cut it wide. Yobi's tries to cut it deep, and Yobi's punches Fireblade in the face, trying to take first place by force, and it may have worked. Fireblade, a bit stunned, falls back into the middle. It's going to be Yobi's on the outside rail looking for a good boost off the outside edge, but Fireblade recovers and gets themselves back into first, but now they're starting to daze off and wander to the side as Yobi's holds it straight and true and puts their speed to the test. Yobi making a move. Fireblade trying to hold second as they go across into the last turn of the last lap, but this could all come down to the wire. It's going to be Yobi's and Fireblade neck and neck. Look at this, too wide as they go into the final turn. Fireblade high, Yobi's coming around back, and it looks like Yobi's is going to make another move to the outside rail, but Fireblade pulls ahead with a better line, and Yobi's could be in trouble. Fireblade to the outside rail. Yobi's trying to hold the middle, both coming down at the same time. Yobi's has the speed, but Fireblade has the line. Yobi's over next. Fireblade with a good bounce over the back rail. Fireblade to the inside rail. Yobi's pumps a couple more bits into it, and it looks like Yobi's may have paid to win after all as they go across the line, and Yobi's is gonna take the victory in first place. Fireblade in second, Charlie Lupe in third, PS Webb in fourth, Karazaka and Fish on the Bullshark in sixth, AC Dallas in seventh, Corbin in eighth, Oblivion Echoes in ninth, and once again, for like the fourth time, Dark Madden in 10th place. Really good at 10th place, Dark Madden. Fireblade, what's wrong with your marb, man? What is wrong with your marb? Something wrong with that marb. Gotta save something for the last sprint. Save something for the last sprint. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us down to the last heat. The 10th of 10. Our 9 competitors so far: Ino June, Peridot, Trohuska, Nixie, El Chibado, Kibble, Decimate Jersey, Kirazaka, and just off the line, Yobi's with a victory here. Coming up into 2 minutes for the final heat. I mean, maybe, Foreman. I never condone it, but I'm not saying no. Level interest?
Chicken,
Oh, you're sub.
Harass,
Foreman!
harass.
Going for the pay-to-win strategy. Yobi's, that's the spirit. That's the team spirit we're looking for. I appreciate it. And thanks for sticking around. 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to be entered into the Dectuple Bandana. But don't forget, even if you're not racing in the last race, you still have a chance to win by betting on the correct marble to win. Payout 1 week as VIP, exclamation point VIP, if you want to know more about that for this channel. And again, thank you all for coming out for the fun.
Chicken, harass. Harass, chicken, harass.
Doom, 13 bits. Thank you much. If you get 10 again, All right, folks, here we go. The last derby. What's the term? Qualifier. The last derby qualifier. Heat number 10 of 10. 24 marbles on the track. Ready to give it their all here for a last chance at glory to get themselves entered into the dectuple bandana. Who is going to take it home today? Let's find out. Kirazaka on the outside with Ender's World now getting in on the action. Oblivion Echoes on the inside rail. Elsa the first making a move as well. CC Geddison showing up. Hope things are going well on the 1 hour track. And Skankin' Monkey is going to start with a pay to win strategy with 20 bits. Elsa the first in PS Web to the outside of that first turn. Ryan and Nidaholic cut to the inside with Spoontree and Fireblade not too far behind. Looks like Fireblade pacing themselves a little better this time and might actually be waiting to make a move on the second lap if they can pull it off. Kirazaka in first place as they go through into the backstretch. Eagle now making a move into first place, and they're going to be about 7 wide in a huge cluster as they go across into the backstretch, and Eagle's trying to hold first, but Nidaholic right down the middle is going to take a lead. Aegis Boot, Fireblade, and Ryan, and it looks like Fireblade is holding steady right now and might actually be able to make this work. Ryan in first place as they go to the inside, Fireblade right behind, Nidaholic wide to the outside with KJH Boot cut in the middle, and actually bumps into the back of Fireblade, giving Fireblade a bit of a boost, and that could work to Fireblade's event, and Fireblade gets a boost off of Nidaholic as well, and it looks like Fireblade has resulted to physical plays, resorting to the PvP strategy, and bounces off the front of Nidaholic again, and Fireblade is getting dirty out there, trying everything they can to get a first place victory, but they have to keep the line and keep their stamina into the second lap if they want it to pay off. It's going to be KJH Boot taking the lead into the second lap with Spoontree on the inside, Ryan on the outside, Cyberdead Kraken a little bit further behind in fourth place, Foreman in fifth, and Fireblade falling fast into the middle of the pack, and Foreman's going to go for another 40 bits to try to speed up their marble, but I don't think anything that the marbles are doing, that the players are doing in chat is having any effect on the race, but God bless them for trying. It's going to be KJH Boot in first place as they come through into the backstretch, Ryan in second, Cyberdead Kraken, Foreman, and Spoontree battling it out for third, 3 wide as they go across the backstretch into the far turn, and it looks like KJH Boot cuts inside, Ryan cuts outside, Foreman going to hold the middle, and we're going to see who has the best line as they go around into this bend. KJH Boot in first place, but Ryan's putting on a lot of speed as they cut to the inside, looking to draft off to the KJH Boot and coming around the bend, and this could be very close. They jumping 5 marbles all jumbled up as they go up into the bend, and it looks like it was Foreman got a good boost off of Oblivion Echoes, but Oblivion Echoes comes crashing down off the high bank. Skankin' Monkey on the outside, KJH Boot, Ryan, and Foreman and Oblivion Echoes all across the outside, and it's going to be a bad scramble for the finish. KJH Boot out in front, Foreman in second, Skankin' Monkey making a lot of speed in the inside rail, KJH Boot trying to get across in the middle line, Skankin' Monkey's going to make a move, it's going to get close to the wire, and KJH Boot just barely holds the victory in first place. Skankin' Monkey pushing it to the limit there in second. Foreman in third. Skankin' Monkey and Foreman both trying to pay to win, both coming in second and third place, but KJH Boot just couldn't outdone in the end. Phew. That was a race and a half, wasn't it? Phew. All right, folks. Now I have to make sure this works, so hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. This is going to require some changes. Well, that's awkward. Delete Peridot, write Peridot. Here are your competitors for the Dectuple Bandana. Inojun, Peridot, Drahuska, Nixie. Oh, deleting Drahuska to say Drahuska again. El Echibato. Kibble, 42. Decimate Jersey in the right spot. And that's not a 1, that's an I. So we'll fix that. Kira Razalka. Kira Razalka. Yobis. And KJH Boot, number 10. Okay, so here's how this works. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. If I did this right. Hold on. I gotta look it up. There it is. Did it reset? I think it's point. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Points have been deleted. Great. Then we do this. Boom. Then we do this. Wait for it. Wait for it. There we go. First option. I can barely see what's going on. I have so many things on my screen. All right, first option. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you spell these things correctly. I'm pretty sure it is case sensitive. So be careful with that. I'll try to get it right myself. So make sure you're spelling it as it appears in the options when they appear. Let's see here. Okay. I think I did it right. Let's test it. There you go. Looks like case has no meaning because I put in capitals and it erased all the capitals. So don't capitalize anything. Capitalize anything. Bet, exclamation point, bet 1, and then your choice. So bet 1. There's your example. Get your bets in. It's working. The bets is working. Not case sensitive, we have confirmed. Now keep in mind, if your marble wins the race, you get to make a command of the week. If you bet correctly, you get VIP for a week. So if you bet on yourself, you're putting both prizes on one outcome. It might be strategic to bet on someone else, knowing that if you win, you at least get a command. And then you can bet on someone else to try to get the VIP. It's up to you, just saying. There's some strategy to be done. It's only a 2-minute betting period, so make sure you're getting your bets in quickly. Looks like it's a very strong favor right now. 3 for Yobi's, 3 for Peridot, and 3 for Kira. Everyone else with 2 or 1. Kibble gets their third bet. Pretty even split here. And the betting will soon close. And again, thank you all for coming out. Great having all fun. We're giving this automated betting system a chance here. LA Chibato, did you enter the bet? Is that what you're asking? You don't have to worry about playing. It's simulated. I got it simulated. Don't worry about it. You're in the back. It's simulated. I've entered you for you. All right. The betting will close soon. Get your marbles in. Wait a minute. Did I set it to 120 minutes or 120 seconds? I may have set it to 120 minutes by mistake.
Chicken a rice.
40 bits
A rice chicken.
from Foreman.
A rice.
Thank you very much. It's space. Decimate. It's space. Bet 1, and then the name. Okay, we're going to manually close the bet.
Chicken or rice? Or rice, chicken or rice?
Okay, the betting is closed. The betting is closed. We move on. Let the race begin. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The 10 finishers for the Dectuple bandana of the second ever Shenanigans Marble Derby Classic. Let's see what's going to happen here today. On your mark, get set, go. And it looks like it's going to be Decimate Jersey, Kimball, Dixie, and Ito June trying to take a good pace as they go out in the front. Kirozaka, Paradox, KJ's Boot, Yobis, and El Echibato in the back. Looks like it's going to be El Echibato dragging their feet a little bit off of that starting line as Decimate Jersey goes to the outside edge of that first turn. Ito June cutting to the outside. Going to be a strange line for Ito June. Don't know if it's going to work for him, but they're trying to make it work as they go into the back stretch of the first lap. Decimate Jersey holds first place. Kimball in second. Looks like it's going to be Joska and Dixie battling it out for third. Ito June, Yobis, and KJ's Boot trying to make their moves through the middle. El Echibato overtakes Peridot, looking to make a move from behind as they go into the second stretch. It's going to be Decimate Jersey trying to hold first, but Kimball's got a very good line, and Nixie's starting to put on some speed in the middle, and Nixie now pulls ahead to second. Decimate Jersey, KJ's Boot, and Druska 3 wide as they go for third place. Nixie making a move. Kimball slams into the inside rail, and Nixie's going to take the lead into the far corner as we try to finish out the first lap. Kimball, Nixie, and KJ's Boot all getting bundled up as they go around the bend. Decimate Jersey also trying to make a move as they go to the outside rail, and it looks like they're going to get there first, trying to get a good bounce off the edge, but they've lost a lot of speed on the bounce, and Nixie's going to retain first as Kimball tries to make a move in second place. AJ's Boot in third on the inside rail. Kimball making a little bit more speed, but Nixie gets a good boost right down the middle with a perfect straight line across the line, and Nixie's going to lead it as they go across into the second lap. Kimball to the inside rail. KJ's Boot in third, and Decimate Jersey in fourth place. The other marbles miles behind, and it's going to take a miracle for them to catch up at this point as Nixie continues to press their advantage. Going across the second to last turn, making a way into the back stretch of the second lap. Nixie's now increased their lead by about 15 to 20 marble lengths, but KJ's Boot's not out yet. Kimball in third, Decimate Jersey in fourth, KJ's Boot making another move to the outside rail as Nixie tries to hold first, but it looks like Nixie might be running out of gas, and KJ's Boot is going to make a move to the inside rail. Nixie pushes outside, KJ's Boot inside. Kimball and Decimate Jersey battling it out for third in the back, much further behind as Nixie now gets another boost of speed, finding their second win as they try to advance into the next section, and KJ's Boot is getting left behind in the dust as Nixie pulls ahead by leaps and bounds. Nixie absolutely crushing it out front. Nixie looks like KJ's Boot and Kimball having a world of trouble trying to keep pace, but it looks like Nixie's faltered on the line coming around the bend. KJ's Boot in the back rail. Nixie coming up the outside line, but Nixie regains their speed, regains their line, going straight down the middle. Not even close. Nixie's just gunning it with all they've got and winning it by an absolute mile. Nixie takes the victory without even a close finisher in second place behind. KJ's Boot in second, Kimball in third, Decimate Jersey in fourth, Yobi's in fifth, El Chibato in sixth, Peridot in seventh, Druska in eighth, Kira in ninth, and Ito June finishes it out in 10th place.